I want to tell you about the phone call that ended my marriage. Not a phone call from my husband. A phone call from his lawyer. To our house. On a Tuesday afternoon in October. While I was making dinner. The lawyer asked to speak with Daniel. I told her Daniel was not home yet. She said she was calling to confirm the hearing date. I asked her what hearing. She said the dissolution hearing. I asked her what dissolution. She said she was calling from Hartwell Family Law and she was following up on Mr. Daniel Marsh's filing. I told her I was Mrs. Daniel Marsh. She was quiet for a moment. Then she said she was very sorry. Then she said she needed to go. I stood in my kitchen for a long time after that call. The onions were still on the cutting board. The pan was still on the stove. I turned off the burner. I sat down at the kitchen table. I thought about what dissolution meant. I knew what dissolution meant. I had just needed a moment to understand that I knew. Daniel and I have been married for 11 years. We met in our late 20s at a work conference. We were the kind of couple that other people described as solid. That was the word people used, solid. We did not fight dramatically. We did not have passionate reconciliations. We had a house and a routine and a shared sense of humor and a dog named Walter and Sunday mornings that looked the way Sunday mornings are supposed to look. We were solid. I had believed we were solid. 8 months. That is how long the filing had been active when his lawyer called our house by mistake. 8 months of Sunday mornings. 8 months of dinners I had made and meals we had eaten together and conversations about nothing important and important things and the dog and the neighbors and our plans for the summer. 8 months of I love you before sleep. I know because I counted. I counted backward from that Tuesday in October and I got to February and I thought, February, and I tried to remember what had happened in February that might explain this and I could not find it. February had been ordinary. February had been solid. Daniel came home at 6:30. He walked in the way he always walked in, keys on the hook, bag by the door, called out my name to let me know he was there. I was sitting at the kitchen table where I had been sitting since the phone call. He saw me, he knew. I could see it in the specific way his face changed, not surprise, not confusion, but the particular expression of someone who has been waiting for a thing and has just watched it arrive. He said, Claire. I said your lawyer called. He closed his eyes. He said I was going to tell you. I asked him when. He said soon. I asked him what soon meant when the filing had been active for 8 months. He sat down across from me. He said he had not known how. I told him most people found a way to use words. He said he knew. I asked him why. He said it was complicated. I told him complicated was what people said when they did not want to say the real thing. He was quiet for a long time. Then he told me the real thing. I am not going to tell you the real thing. Not because I want to protect Daniel. Because the real thing is mine and I am not ready to share it yet. What I will tell you is that the real thing had been true for longer than 8 months. The real thing had been true for probably 2 years. Daniel had known it was true for 2 years and had spent one of those years deciding what to do about it and 8 months doing something about it and had not found a way to tell me during any of that time. I asked him how he had planned to tell me. He said he had been waiting for the right moment. I asked him what the right moment looked like when you are filing for divorce from someone who does not know you are filing for divorce. He said he did not know. I asked him what he thought our Sunday mornings were while he was waiting for the right moment. He said he was sorry. I asked him if sorry covered 8 months. He said he did not think it did. I appreciated that he said that. It was the most honest thing he had said since he walked through the door. I called my sister that night. I was at her house within an hour. I have been at her house since. That was 6 weeks ago. I have not been back to our house except once to get clothes and Walter. Walter is with me. Walter does not know what is happening. Walter is the only one in this situation who is handling it well. My own lawyer, not Daniel's lawyer, mine, says the filing is straightforward. 11 years. No children. The house, the accounts, the assets, all of it to be divided. She says it will take time, but it will not be complicated. I told her complicated was a word I had recently lost patience with. She said she understood. Daniel has called me 4 times since that Tuesday. I have answered twice. The first time he said he was sorry and he had not meant for me to find out this way. I told him the way I found out was a consequence of the way he had done it, and I was not sure there was a version of finding out that would have been acceptable given the circumstances. He said he knew. The second time he asked if we could meet. I said not yet. He said he understood. I said I was not sure he did, but I appreciated him saying so. Here is what I keep coming back to. 8 months. Not a week of confusion. Not a month of uncertainty. 8 months of a filing that had a number and a lawyer and a hearing date while we shared a bed and a dog and Sunday mornings and the word solid. He had been doing 2 things at once for 8 months. Living our life and ending it simultaneously. And he had done it so seamlessly that I had not noticed. I had not noticed. I had been making dinner on a Tuesday in October and I had not noticed. That is the part one keeps sitting with. Not the betrayal. Not the 8 months. The not noticing. The way something can be completely true and completely invisible at the same time. The way solid can mean something different to 2 people sitting across the same table. Was I wrong to leave immediately? Or did 8 months of secret filings answer that question before his lawyer ever dialed our number? Down finger, drop your verdict in the comments, NTA or YTA. Bell, subscribe to The Verdict for new stories every week. Because every story deserves a verdict.